We are about to dive into doing a Reiki attunement. A Reiki attunement, some people call it an empowerment, is a simple practice that connects this universal energy to your physical chakra system. I say physical, but it's all energetic. It's all energetic. The difference between somebody who has never received an attunement and somebody who has received an attunement is that the Reiki can flow through them. The simplest way I like to think about it is that if you have an entire house that is outfitted for electricity, we're talking about going into the basement and turning on the circuit breaker so that every lamp, every time you flip a switch, it is ready to go. So in a few minutes, we're going to begin doing a Reiki attunement. I don't know why I'm talking so much about this because I was like, I'm just going to dive right in. Here is my beautiful cat, Daisy, who wanted to help out with today's attunement. So we are graced by her deep presence that she brings forward. And yeah, I already kind of feel her settling me. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? It's allowed to be it's allowed to be sloppy. It's allowed to be what it is. So get yourself into a comfortable position. You can be sitting, you can be standing, you can be laying down, your legs can be up against the wall. There's no right or wrong here. The only thing that I would like you to do is begin by setting an intention for how you wish to exist. How do you want to navigate this lifetime? I want you to think larger scale. You know, it's that age old question of when you're looking back from your deathbed. How do you want to exist? Here we go. Take a big breath in. You don't have to have an answer for that. You can allow that question to be open-ended as this attunement begins. Bringing in some of that beautiful Daisy black cat energy, and here we go. You can close your eyes or you can keep them open if you prefer. Continue to focus on the breath. Take a big breath in. I'm going to begin to prepare myself and to call in my guides, the Reiki founders, Kao Usui, Shushiro Hayashi, Phyllis Furamoto, Hoao Takata. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone who is sitting, standing, and in between bodies who is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a big breath in and exhale. I've been a Reiki master for 12 years, and I've been teaching for about 10. Here we are in 2024, whenever you're listening and watching this. Take a breath in and exhale. This is a Reiki level 1 attunement, if you're curious, from the Usui Tibetan system. My level 3 teacher was William Rand. There you go. Take a big breath in. Yeah, that's that black cat energy coming right in. He's kind of bringing in that warmth. And Daisy is gender fluid, so sometimes I might refer to him as he or she and her. It really kind of, the pronouns sort of slip in between. I don't know how else to describe Daisy's energy, but if you hear me, as you're kind of getting to know Daisy and her energy, sometimes it's more feminine and sometimes it's more masculine. I think that we're all like this. We all have this kind of free flowing gender divinity inside of us. It's not quite so one way or the other. There you go. Take a big breath in. Yeah, that's Daisy kind of looking into your system right now. This is for everybody who's watching this. Daisy's looking into the collective as well as the. And I say that Daisy's doing this because Daisy is very, very present as one of my soul guides who decided to incarnate into human form. Daisy's got a matching twin brother around here somewhere who's probably not going to be joining us today, but hopefully you'll get to meet Prince Henri in different videos. But here we are. This is always how I know that I'm slipping into channel mode, because some of my own speech starts to slow down and sometimes get a little blah, 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 blah. Take a breath and exhale. This isn't meant to be an immediate process. We're just beginning the opening. We're just beginning the road trip. And please forgive me if my style of Reiki is a little chattier. It's a little more conversational than many other Reiki teachers. There are patterns that I like to touch on through speech, through mental activity, as we begin to sink deeper and deeper into the energy field. There we go. Yep, now we're starting to turn on some of the light sockets. There you go. Yes. Opening up the crown chakra, opening up the third eye. Oh my gosh, here it comes. When I'm doing this in person, it looks a little different. It looks a lot different. It looks a lot different. Reiki is a very adaptable system. The way that we think that we practice Reiki, the way that we know, is often our ego attachment. There was a lot of things that my very first Reiki teacher taught me that I had to unlearn a bit. And that's fine. We're not saying that our second grade science teacher was wrong. But we are saying that as science develops, we learn more. And we replace the things that we once knew with the things that we know now. It's the same with this gentle guiding energy. As we come into our own, we're going to realize that there are things that happen not without our permission, but when we're asking, when we give consent for major change to come into our life, certain things begin to unravel. And this is not about fear, but this is about the underdevelopment of our soul path as we begin to release the patterns of the survival of the ego, survival of the lowercase s self. And we're not talking about religion here. Personally, for me, I'm a practicing Hindu. My spiritual foundation comes from my guiding teacher, my spiritual leader, my guru Amma, Mata Amritanandamayi Devi, is who I learn from, is who helps me with my, there we go. This is where we're opening up the throat and the heart center. That's all Alma's grace always. She's always going to start with the heart center. There you go. Yeah, we're just kind of building. We're building, but we're descending. Yeah, we're kind of excavating. We're like excavating ancient cities, right? Like, how do you find these different levels of Pompeii? You like keep going down and you find the top of the building. You keep going down. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Start at the crown, working our way down. This is a slightly different way of doing attunements here. You might be feeling a lot. You might not be feeling anything, and that's okay. We're not asking you to feel like you need to perform. You don't have to have an answer. You might be feeling things. You might not be feeling anything at all. Part of the magic that I witnessed in myself is how all of this unfolded after. There you go. Oh my gosh, here it comes. This is big joy. This is opening up the solar plexus. These are all of the places where we've been telling ourselves, oh my God, I'm not good enough. Oh my gosh, I don't have any control. Oh my gosh, I have to control everything. Yeah, this is all the places where can we really embody who we are. It's the gut, it's the solar plexus. There we go. This is also closer to the home base of where the soul resides, kind of deep. There you go. And just remember that there's the heart, the mind, and the gut are these three diamonds. The solar plexus in the entire digestive system, as well as the immune function, all of this inherent knowledge, this like gut central system. There we go. That's what's opening up right there. Low back. Back of the solar plexus and low back. Yeah, there we go. And reproductive organs. Yes, beautiful. I know, even as we sit here today, it's the full moon, first day of my menstrual cycle. Maybe that's TMI for some people, but like, welcome to my world. Here we go. We're just bringing joy in. Come on. We're just bringing joy in. We got to talk about these things. We're opening up to new practices. Yes. Oh my God. I don't know what some of you are seeing some past life stuff like way open right now. It's okay if it's just a quick vision or like a feeling of like grain or baskets. Like, it's fine. That desert landscape, whatever it is, it's fine. It's passing through, it's opening, it's unraveling. There you go. Don't cling on to it. It just comes up and it goes out. It's just like a little seltzer bubble. It comes up and it goes out. There you go. Sometimes when we drink things too fast, like the burps come up, right? Sometimes it's like we drink in those lives so fast on a soul level that we come up and it comes out. That's some of the daisy energy. That's like the warmth of a cat sitting on your lap. Yeah. What does Taylor say? Karma is a cat purring in my lap because he loves me. That's right. Take a big breath in for all you Taylor Swift fans out there. Bringing in so much love. This is all the love here today. Yeah, all right. We're coming down. We're sinking lower, lower, lower. Into the reproductive organs, into our creative centers. This is the sacral chakra. This is a Reiki 1 attunement. My lineage has 6 symbols. For those of you listening who might have studied in different lineages. who might be further along in your Reiki explorations. This is not a hierarchy. There we go. That's what we're moving towards. Exactly. Oh my gosh. So here in this space, I'm using all 6 symbols. And I say I truly, but all of the Reiki founders right now are doing 90% of the work. There we go. We're just moving through the energy all together. We're opening up the highways. We're opening up your super channels. We're just allowing you a little bit of space to move and to breathe. All right, some of us have been existing in straitjackets for way too long, and all of a sudden they're kind of starting to loosen the bindings. How does the chest feel? How do the shoulders feel? How does the neck feel? How does the jaw feel? This is the type of stuff that we're opening up. How does the hips feel? Right, there we go. Yeah, and now we're reaching all the way into the root, to the legs, the hamstrings, the heels. Yeah, symbols are being added to the bottoms of the feet right now. It's okay if you might be feeling things tingling, or it's okay if you feel nothing at all. Honest to goodness. My very first attunement was like nothing special. Honest. But then I turned around, and 2 days later, quit my full-time job. Started collecting unemployment. When I talked to that first Reiki master teacher, she said, well, now that you have a little time on your hands, why don't you just start offering $20 Reiki sessions? And it was like a light bulb went off for me. Here I am, 12 years later. Takes a little while to build a business, but oh my gosh. You get to play. You get to play in this energy all day. And you know, even as we're kind of sitting here in this very simple background, this very simple video that looks a little different, right? Everything about me and who I am has adapted. This is my first video, just allowing these spaces to kind of look a little raw. I'm not worried about it. I had to tinker around in my business to even get to this point. 12 years of tinkering for this first video, right? Really, it was mostly just today. But the truth is that we're all kind of just coming together in these spaces, having built on our past experiences in totally different careers, different explorations. This is how Reiki connects us. This is how we sync up. There we go, and the attunement is complete. Take a big breath in. Stretch the arms overhead to your best capabilities. Stretch out your legs, and we're just going to start to settle the whole system down. I'm going to start holding your back. I'm going to start holding your front. There we go. The attunement is all ready. We're turning on the lights. Take a big breath in. And exhale. You might be feeling things. You might feel nothing at all. You will hear me say that so many times. You'll be like, Caroline, okay. We just have a really, really strong attachment that we should be seeing something, that we should be feeling something, that we should, be having an experience. We should be having some kind of experience. It's not what this is about. This is about connecting. Yes, I don't know who felt that right there, but that's sort of like the back of your solar plexus. Yeah, just blew open. Yeah. Kind of like the sewer lid is like, whoa, a lot of steam coming out here. Yeah. There's a lot of junk flying out. And I say junk with love. It's just old stuff. It doesn't really fit anymore. Yeah. Yep. This is some of the Amma energy coming in. AMMA. It's Amma, the Divine Mother. And, Reiki, just want to say, is not about a religion. There's no dogma attached to this. For me, it's a spiritual practice, but for you, it might just help you get to bed at night. Take a big breath in. Exhale, and the attunement is complete. Maybe you experienced something, maybe you did not. I'm just holding the energy right now. If you have a few extra minutes, I encourage you to grab your journal, put today's date down, Reiki level 1 attunement, or maybe it's a re-attunement for you, or a re-empowerment. Maybe you need a nap, a bath, a shower, a walk. Maybe just to kind of sit with a houseplant or sit with a favorite pet animal companion. All right, get your lizards out of the cage and sit with them. Let the warmth of our snakes. I don't have any snakes, just cats. Right, by letting the fur of the bunnies be with us. Right, our little pet rats, let them sit with us. I love those little, some of you I'm sure are like, oh, Caroline, don't talk about rats. But truly, there's so many weird, like weird, wonderful ways that we can bring connection into our lives. And we can't help who we love. And we can't help who loves us. Truly. Whether it's fish or fur or scales, right? Feathers. Oh my God, so much. We have so much big love around us, humanity. So much big love. All the trees. All the trees that offer us our friendship, their kindness. We're just all existing in the physical. Oh my gosh, here we go. Take one more big breath in. Here comes another round. Just making sure that we're nice and anchored in through the solar plexus. This is a big afternoon here. This is a big afternoon. Nobody's asking you for anything. Nobody's asking you for anything. This is about being who you are, more authentically who you are. How does the inside match the outside? There you go. Just shedding those layers so you can be more authentically you. And you're like, who am I? Who am I? Right? So Ramana Maharshi always asks that question. He asks you to always investigate that. If I'm not my hair, who am I? If I'm not this nose ring, who am I? If I'm not these mala, who am I? If I'm not Caroline, who am I? To sit with these questions and deepen and deepen and deepen. Keep shedding more and more parts of ourselves, more parts of our ego identity. Right? This is what happens if we lose the use of our legs, the function of our liver, our speech, our sight. Who am I? If I'm not that thing that the ego identifies with, then who am I? We're always coming into deeper and deeper levels of there you go. Yeah. Beautiful. To me, that feels like full body shivers. That's like when that like energy just like slides through. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, we're bringing joy in, you guys. We're bringing joy in. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to offer to pause this video. There's going to be a part 2 of this video. So maybe you jump right in to explore. Maybe you want a little bit of spaciousness, kind of pick up tomorrow, next week, next month. We're going to start to explain how to activate Reiki, what to do with it. There's going to be lessons in self-treatment and treating others. We are going to have some fun up in here. I know this looks like a very plain background, but oh my goodness. This is like 10 years of teaching coming at you. I'm so excited to be with you guys. Please like, subscribe, follow this channel. I'm doing this for free to make your life a little more fun, a little more colorful, a little more joyful. I want to see those places that feel like sorrow, blossom into new kinds of gardens and joy. I am here for it. I am here for it. I have opened myself up in so many ways, not just from, I don't do it by myself. So I am here for you. So please comment, send me messages, let me know what you want to work on. If you have questions, I am offering my teaching free of charge. If you want to learn with me directly, I'm here for that too. You can always find me on Reiki Northampton, Caroline Rudderman Reiki. I love you so much. Daisy loves you so much. I'm telling you, as soon as I said, Daisy, do you want to help me with this? He was like, purring on my lap, like the impatient kind of purr, and he immediately got up and sat in frame on the side. So that's a cat that made a decision. All right, I love you guys so much. I have so much love for this journey. Some of you are just starting it, some of you are continuing it. Okay. So please subscribe, let me know in the comments what you experienced. I authentically want to know how you're doing and how I can support you. Okay. With so much love, so much support for everything that's opening up. You do not have to do this alone. Okay. With love, with gratitude. Be well. Oh, and I am going to make sure that everyone who's listening right now has a angel companion. So if there's anything that you need, you can just say, my Reiki angel. They're not the biblical angels, they're angels of their own domain. Okay. But if anyone is having any conflict or anything surface, please just say, Reiki angel, please help. Okay. And subscribe, and I look forward to working with you some more. Take care. Be well. Sorry, my lips get all tongue-tied. All right, take care.